In this week's episode of A Loving Home, we introduce you to a couple who took that step forward in adopting a young boy named Jackson.
Angie Casada joins us now in the studio with more.
Shayla, Ken, this is an adoption success story. I sat with Lawrence and Heather Powers, who are not only changing several lives as foster parents, but they changed their lives forever after adopting a 14-year-old boy named Jackson.
May 17, 2017.
That's the date that changed 14-year-old Jackson's life.
Of course, I had a school day. It was a school day, but as soon as I knew the day was coming, and I knew what was going to finally happen.
So we went to the courtjouse.
And I finally realized what the day was coming true, and I was getting adopted.
A lot of emotion. We were feeling a lot of emotion because it was this journey that we had been on together was finally going to be recognized. And Jack was going to be our son and take our last name and be with us forever, be a part of our family forever.
His caseworker and stuff were there, and so it was just, they did a cake and everything, and because that was something I really wanted for him, was just to physically be able to put on his mind this day.
It was a gift the Powers would never forget.
And we actually did it on our 9th wedding anniversary, so that was kind of like our anniversary present, was adopting our son, and that was really special.
Heather and Lawrence applied through Children's Home Society of North Carolina and became licensed foster parents who were also eager to adopt.
Finding out that children over the age of 5 have a less likelihood of being adopted or having a family at all. And I think I just kind of find that really just appalling, and we decided we wanted to do something about it.
After the couple decided they wanted to adopt Jackson, the agency gave them 90 days to make a final decision.
And that wasn't a question for us. It was, yeah, we're going to do this.
He didn't come into our lives in the traditional sense that a lot of people say children have to come from this way, but he did come into our lives, and he is our son, and I am his dad, and that's just an exciting thing for me, and I'm honored to be a part of his life in that way and be able to be his dad. That's a privilege that I get to have.
And as Jackson reflects on the journey he's had, he says he's proud to become part of the family.
It just shocked me. I was proud, happy, so.
At just 14 years old, Jackson knows firsthand the impact a loving home can have on a child in foster care.
Well, for kids, for instance, they deserve to have a good family. They deserve home, a shelter, like food, clean clothes, beds, and just shower, not worrying about their hygiene, or if people are gonna make fun of them, or if they're gonna starve or go homeless one day. But they just take time to develop into adolescence, for instance.
Hey, it's hard. It's not easy. It's not supposed to be. If it was easy, everybody would do it. No, is raising a teenager easy? No, it's not. I mean, at any level. But is it worth it? Yes.
Coming up next week, it's almost like a two-part series. I'll take you in depth with the Powers and their experience with foster care and adoption.
As for Jackson, we were talking a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
I hear he's a big basketball fan.
Huge fan. He's only 14 years old, but when it comes to the statistics with college basketball and the NBA, it's amazing how much he knows. He even says that maybe possibly he'd become a sports analyst or a sports broadcaster. So
I like it.
I love it.
Talent in the making.
Absolutely.